Right. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Let's Be Honest. We are going to continue with MSQ with our newly created, as you can see up here, level 1 gladiator. This is Leiora Rather, and she is going to go through MSQ with us. So, I am recording this episode live on Twitch. So it will be live on Twitch, and then it will also be uploaded onto my YouTube channel. So be sure to follow my YouTube channel. Be sure to follow me on Twitter and Twitch. And we are going to get started. The music seems really loud to me, and it didn't seem very loud to me last time. So I'm going to keep an eye on some levels. I think it just may be because Ul'Dah is just very loud and boisterous as it is. We have a main scenario quest to pick up from Emoti, but before we do that, because I am a veteran player, that's not a door we can go out of. As I say that, I'm a veteran player and I've run into a door. This is not my first time playing through this. I have a whole bunch of mail, so I want to go pick up my mail. Oh, the Aetherite's not there. That's funny. Okay. Am I still in the tutorial mode? Yeah, no, I should have been able to go out that door. I think I'm still in the tutorial mode. Just give me 1 second. I'm like, let me go get my mail. Can't. Alright, let's talk to Emoti and see if we can figure this out real quick. Close to home, Emoti, the proprietress of the Quicksand, wants you to perform 3 tasks that will help you learn the fundamentals of adventuring. Alright. Before you go out charging off to find your fortune, I have a few basic tasks I'd like you to perform so as to help you get to know the place. First of all, I want you to visit the Aetherite Plaza. To get there, head west from here till you reach Emerald Avenue and then look to the north. You should see a giant floating crystal called the Aetherite. If it weren't for Aetherites, traveling around Eorzea would be a damn sight more troublesome than it is. Of course, you still need to attune with them before you can use them, so be sure to do that with everyone. With the one in the plaza. You ever attuned to an Aetherite before, Leiora? If not, just lay your hand on the thing and you'll see what I mean. When you've done that, I want you to pay a visit to the Gladiators Guild over at the Colosseum. Assuming that sword ain't just for show, you might consider training there. And finally, I want you to visit the Sapphire Avenue Exchange over on the steps of Thal. Goods from all across Eorzea and beyond turn up there every day. You'll have no trouble finding armor, weapons, or anything else a fledgling adventurer like yourself might need. You might say that everything's for sale in Ul'Dah, as long as you've got the gil. Just make sure you don't pay any more than you ought. Leiora. There's plenty as won't scruple to swindle unsuspecting foreigners like yourself, especially if they think no one's looking out for their best interest. Which is why I'm giving you this letter. When you visit the exchange, find a gentleman named Cesaroga and give it to him. He'll be happy to tell you about the markets once he's read it. In short then, visit the Aetherite Plaza, the Gladiators Guild, and the Sapphire Avenue Exchange. Simple. Oh, but before you go, a word of advice. While there's more than a few unsavory characters out there who will try to take advantage of you, there are also some with honest to goodness problems who you should consider offering a helping hand to. A lot of folk are lords of the city because of the promise of wealth and power, but many of them fail to realize that instead of just chasing after gil the moment they get here, they ought to be making friends. Let it be known that you are willing to give as much as you get, and opportunities will come your way. Speaking of which, you should speak with the smith over yonder. Those lads always have some good advice for up-and-coming adventurers. Otherwise, that's about it from me. It's past time you got going. Oh, and let me know when you finished, will you? That way I won't spend my days worrying that you're down to your small clothes without a gil to your name. So the smith is someone that can help you learn how to play the game in the battle system. So they can be really, really helpful. Alright, this looks better. Alright, now I bet we can go out over here. See, I knew that was an actual door. Alright, before we go to the Aetheryte Plaza, I do want to go get my mail really quickly. Look at these fun girls. I fell for a man with no gill in his hand. Alright. Greetings, tall one. I am a delivery Moogle. Oh, I know what you're thinking. Moogles are supposed to hide in trees and avoid contact with outsiders. Why ever would they agree to carry about letters? Why, indeed. If I had my way, I'd be curled up under the canopy of a nice oak, dreaming about some beautiful Mooglet with rainbow-colored pom-pom couple. But no, the moon had to go and drop from the sky, causing all of that terrible commotion. Aetherites were shattered and link pearls rendered useless. For moons, the poor, wingless people of Eorzea had no way of communicating with each other, beyond screaming at the top of their lungs, which no one really approved of. Couple? That is until the little horned ones asked us to assist them by delivering messages. At first we were wary of showing ourselves, worried that one of you might catch and skin us, like you do every other forest furry. But once we saw how much we were appreciated, we knew we'd found our new calling. And I personally promised to try and not read any along the way. Couple? Look what I have here. 20 new letters have just arrived for you. Your mailbox is a complete and utter mess. There wasn't any room left, so I had to send back 2 letters. Okay. So I have to go through these and, like, claim all my stuff. Okay. That's fine for now. What I did want to get was go ahead and get this, which is supposedly increases our, EXP by 20%. So with the earrings and the feather beads, does that mean we increased by 50%? I kind of hope so. Okay, but anyway, we have to go attune to the Aetheryte, visit the Gladiators Guild, and we have to listen to an explanation about the markets. So, oh, thanks. The maid outfit was cute. I used it for my paladin on my main for a while. Kind of like Alice in Wonderlandy. Yeah. Oh, Wyman has another quest for us. Let's pick it up. Let's see what he's got. Wyman would like to know what you think of Ul'Dah. So, how are you taking to Ul'Dah, Leiora? Make any new friends in high places yet? Ha! Well, when you have the Sultana's ear one day, I hope you won't have forgotten about old Wyman. As long as you're here, mayhap you can do me a favor and take this missive to Joassus at the Platinum Mirage. It's just over yonder, and the man will give you something gil for your trouble. If only all work in the city with this easy, eh? Alright. So we can go take that over there in a minute, but we're gonna first go... There's a lot of people down here. Whoosh. We're gonna go down here to the Aetheryte. Friend over there, just attuned too. Look at all these people. Alright. Oh. There we go. Alright. Oh, I already had a transition. Oh. Hail, adventurer! Might you have come at the behest of a Mistress Momodi of the Quicksand? Excellent. Which brings us to the matter of the attunement fee. That will be 100,000 gil, if you please, madam. Apologies. But I do so relish the opportunity to make that jest. The look on your face was absolutely priceless. Ah, but the fact that you were so easily deceived suggests to me that you are unfamiliar with the use of Aetherites. Allow me to explain. These crystalline... wow. Agglomerations tap into ethereal energies and are primarily used as a means to travel swiftly from one place to another. Perchance you have heard of return and teleport? Well, these transportation spells make direct use of the Aetherites and their connection to the flow of aether. Given that there is an Aetherite in almost every corner of Eorzea, any adventurer with a mind to explore the realms will wish to seek out and attune herself to each and every one. But even if you have no intention of wandering beyond the Sultanate's borders, it would be prudent of you to attune yourself to any Aetherites you encounter from now on. I pray that you found that informative. Should you wish to learn more about Aetherites or transportation magic, I should be happy to answer your questions. Well, thank you, dude. That was a lot. Return learned. Alright. You are now able to use the return spell. So return allows us to return to someplace that we make our home. So this is our home point right now. That's why it had that little star next to it. So now, oh, we have that one quest. It's right over here. Let's go turn that in, the one we picked up from Wymond. I may not read every single side quest, so we shall have to see. Meant to go in here. All right, let's see here. Alright, it looks like there's something going on with my stream. So, give me 1 second, friends. Alright. I think I know what the issue is. Alright, friends. It should... You'll have to let me know if that fixes the problem. It looks like my stream is a little bit far behind, but that's okay. Alright, so we're here. We're gonna drop off this quest. Maybe? There he is, this person. Hi. Do you have business with the Platinum Mirage this evening? A missive from Wymond. Alright, then let's have a look. Bird is barren, let the hounds feast. So it goes. Oh, this. Well, you see, the guild is often contracted to provide protective services. Unfortunately, this particular petitioner, Wymond's investigation has revealed that his finances to be wanting. Maybe adventurers like you don't mind working for free, but we have a business to run. I myself have 4 mouths to feed, so this bird will have to fend for himself, I'm afraid. Alright, quest complete. We can't accept any new job quests yet. We're not at a high enough level. But we should be able to accept other quests. Gelther does not like the way you're looking at him, but we'll let it pass if you deliver a message for him. Hey, you! I saw you looking at me. You got something to say, huh? No? Well, I do. You know what did to Ul'Dah. Short, broke, never pays what he owes. Yeah, that bleeding horse, son. Tell him to pay up, or I swear by the 12 I'll beat him so hard it'll feel like the second coming of Dalamud. If I see that little shite's face, I'll end up pounding him into a bloody pulp like as not, so you go and tell him. Alright, well I have to go tell somebody something, apparently. There's another quest in here that I apparently can take. Oh no, it's out here. We're just taking quests in order to get some experience. That's all. Let's see here. Jajakuta's the merchant's visibly perturbed and in need of assistance. Tell me, what brings you here, friend? Looking for a bit of work, perhaps? Some small job to add a little weight to that coin purse of yours, Well, you're in luck. The pugilists have just placed an order with me for several of the leather gloves and harnesses they use for sparring. But the traders are cruel, for I found myself lacking the hides required. Would that I had the pelts of a few snapping shrews. What say you, friend? Care to help a merchant down on his luck? Bring me 5 snapping shrew pelts, and I promise to make it worth your while. You can find the creatures roaming central Thanalan. Alright. So when we actually go out of the gates, we'll go do that. We have to deliver a message to this guy down here. Ooh, aetheryte. That's right. There's an aetheryte down here. Alright. So... now... Diddly lotta. Oh, gods be good! Gether's goon! Alright, I'll give back every Gileo, I swear it. But no more beatings, I beg you! Alright, well now you have a quest for me. Didilata needs help to repay a long overdue debt. Look, I haven't got the gil on hand, but I do have this ring. Ain't much to look at, but surely it'll fetch a high price. Was me dear departed mum's wedding ring, God's rest her soul, but she'll understand. Show it to Mamane over at the ossuary, and he'll get your coin. Alright, alright. Give me a second, though. Ethernet shard! Sweet. You now have access to the Thaumaturge Guild. You now have access to the Aethernet. Quick travel throughout the city can be achieved by simply placing your hand upon Aethernet shards. So, Aethernet shards allow us to travel from, like, inside the big cities. So the big Aetherite that we attune to lets us go between cities. This lets us go from places in between the cities. Greetings, adventurer. What brings you to the Arzenith ossuary? You wish to sell this heirloom on behalf of Didilata? Very well. It is most unfortunate when such drastic measures must be taken. And doubly so when the item in question is a fake, and such a gaudy, poorly wrought one. Also, you do know that our appraisals are not free. Normally this fee is subtracted from the agreed value. Alas, considering the negligible value of this ring, I'm afraid you would still owe us. However, since this is a rather unusual circumstance, we shall waive the fee this once. No need to concern yourself with the bauble. I will personally see to its disposal. Alright, so we get to pick a potion or an aether. So the potion is what we want. Oh no! I got DC'd! Things like that can happen where you get kicked out. But now, we are back in action. And now, hopefully, we won't have any more interruptions. Alright, we've already read what this person said. So we are going to go ahead and pick a potion because we have, we don't really, at this level anyway, we don't use our MP. We're just using potions. Alright. Like I said, I'm just picking up side quests to help us get EXP. So here we go. Uramasu of the Thaumaturge Guild is preoccupied with his studies, but his brow is furrowed in a way that cries out for help. I am Iramis of the Order of Naldthal, and I am charged with studying the anatomy of this region's fauna and the environs from which they dwell. For the dark art of our order is death itself, and the power over death can come only through knowledge of life. One day I shall publish my findings in a single comprehensive volume, The Many Breaths of Thanalan, but there is much work to be done before that day. Aid me, sister. Bring me 5 bottles of marmot blood, and I shall name you in a footnote. Marmots are hardy creatures that thrive nigh everywhere. You will most certainly find them just outside the city in western Thanalan by way of the gate of the Sultana. Do take care. They can be feisty little critters when threatened. This person's going to mention me if I go get his marmot blood. Hihito. Hihito has had enough of her husband's poor work ethic and needs someone to help whip him into shape. How can Yasuri demand such exuberant contributions every single moon? It's outrageous, I tell you. Don't they understand that a woman has needs? How do they expect me to pay for rogue and sunsilk dresses and feed my marmot? Oh, if only I had the foresight to marry a more ambitious man. This is all his fault. If he just worked harder and showed some initiative, surely he would be rewarded, maybe even promoted. If things don't improve, it won't be long before I join the beggars in Pearl Lane. Save me from this cruel fate, I beg of you. Speak with my husband, Bobo Nima, and find some way to motivate him. You should find him at the Colosseum entrance, wearing one of those ridiculous outfits. Alright. Colosseum entrance is this way. We have to go to the Colosseum for our Gladiators Guild quest. Oh, there he is. And that is wearing a ridiculous outfit, I agree. Hi, I'm Bobo Nima. Congratulations, you found the world's worst husband. That is, if you believe that harpy I have for a wife. She never cooks, she never cleans. She just gallivants around spending my hard-earned money. And now I see she's speaking ill of me to bloody strangers. Well, if you're hell's-bent on meddling in my affairs, you can assist me by taking some of these Franz the Fair flyers and posting them on the walls inside the Colosseum. I've got a long night ahead of me standing out here, so I won't be getting to it anytime soon. When you've finished, go and tell Wolken at the Gladiators Guild. He should give you something for your trouble. Alright, well, we got roped into that. So, here are the steps of Thal. So the city is broken up into 2 different places. So we have the steps of Thal, which is here. So this is the Colosseum. And you can see down here, there's a place where, like, you can actually, like, you fight and people can watch, like, in actual, like, the actual Colosseum. Oh, exposed wall. We're going to put up these flyers. Great job. Great job, us. We did it. We put up flyers. These low level quests are literally just teaching us how to interact with items and things like that. Oops, this one. There we go. Nice. And now we need to speak with Vulcan inside the Gladiators Guild, which we have to go anyway. So... Ah, this person. This person gives us gil and experience. Ah! What have you done? Your kind has no business to even look at a lady such as I. Such shocking, unbelievable insolence. And now look at how my gil is scattered across the ground. Pick it up right this instant. So we'll just have to interact and pick up some gil. All right. There we go. My gil now, and there better be not missing. This appears to be everything. What are you still staring at? Are you expecting some kind of reward? The insolence! Got 102 gil for that. Nice. Alright. Here's Vulcan. You helping Bobanima? Well, ain't that terrible of you. Franz has gotten pretty popular of late, and his fans keep stealing these flyers and taking them home as souvenirs. Ah, so you've met Bobonima's wife, and now I understand. Sorry to hear you got caught up in all that. If you ask me, they're made for one another. Not that that's my place to judge, any mind. Any road, we appreciate your help. Nice. Hey, level 2! Action learned. Fight or flight. So, this is our first one. We didn't even look at this. This is our level 1 attack. Fast Blade. Delivers an attack with a potency of 160. Nice, here we go. Fight or flight. Deals physical damage, increases physical damage dealt by 25%. And it lasts for 25 seconds. Nice. Alright, here we go. This is who we have to talk to for the MSQ. So if you look, there are different quest symbols. So this is a regular side quest. And then this one with kind of the like the meteor looking, that is the main scenario quest. So those are the differences between the 2 quests. Welcome to the Gladiators Guild, friend. Tell me, are you new to the thrills of mortal combat? Well, whether you are or not, you are new to us. If you would take your place in these hallowed halls, you must be willing and ready to undergo the most rigorous training. You must endure cuts and bruises beyond counting, and like as not, far worse. A daunting prospect, I concede, but there is no other way if you mean to take to the blood sands one day. And why wouldn't you? The Colosseum is only the most celebrated place of the public entertainment in all of Ul'Dah. Where else could a poor man amass a fortune so vast as to one day allow him to claim a seat in the syndicate? Ah, there's not an Indalian alive who isn't inspired by the rise of the self-made man. And there is no truer embodiment of this than the gladiator who wins riches and fame with his sword. Throughout its long and storied history, this guild has nurtured countless champions. Our training methods are second to none, and our members ever strive to develop new techniques. If you desire true glory, to fight and to triumph, amidst the roar of 10,000 voices, then this is where you belong, adventurer. Think of it. Think of your legacy, and if your soul stirs, join us. Okay, here we go. Lulutsu wishes you to reaffirm your desire to join the Gladiators Guild. The Way of the Gladiator. What will it be? Will you rise above the masses and inscribe your name in legend, or will you resign yourself to mediocrity and die in obscurity? I will join the Gladiators Guild. A decision you shan't regret. One moment. Make way for Leiora. Fresh meat coming through. Now then, before your enrollment can be considered complete, you must present yourself to the First Sword, Mila. Seek her out and obtain her approval. Alright, Mila. There's another person. Alright, Mila. Ooh, cutscene. I heard, Lulutu. So you're Leora Rathair. I'm tripping over my own name. Leora Rathair. This is a good, strong name. Thank you. On behalf of the Gladiators Guild, allow me to welcome you. I am Mila, Guildmaster here. So, you wish to study our arts. I presume you have your reasons for choosing the sword over all other weapons. Perhaps you think it's easiest to learn. A sword is a simple weapon, but to wield a blade well is anything but simple. For every Colosseum champion to emerge from our ranks, there have been countless disappointments who failed to achieve greatness. Bear that in mind before you answer me, Leiora. For I do not ask this question lightly. Have you the strength to live by the sword, and if it be your fate, died by it? Have you the strength to live by the sword? Yes. Then welcome, Gladiator, to your new home. Let us not waste time, shall we? I would gauge your aptitude for the sword. Just outside the gates of Ul'Dah, you'll find plenty of marmots, hornets, and shrews. Slay 3 of each and return here when finished. A simple task, but essential to your training nonetheless. Now go. Alright. Alright, everybody. We are going to have to end this part here. I hope you have enjoyed getting to know our new character and moving around Ul'Dah. Next time we will do some side quests in order to level up and continue the story with the Realm Reborn. Thanks for joining me, and I hope to see you next time. Have a great day. Bye.